Hello, post-production Lena here. I just want to give a quick disclaimer that this video will contain discussion of heavier topics such as the exclusion of certain identities from the queer community, as well as the violence being perpetrated against the trans community, and trans women in particular. I know that some people view doll content as their escape from the world, but I felt it would be an injustice to do a Pride video, especially this year, with everything that's going on, and not at least mention it. Of course, there is no judgment if you're not in the headspace right now. I thank you for giving this video a chance. Please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We really need it right now. If you're still here, I thank you for being willing to listen to my rambles, and let's just get on with it. So, it's Pride Month. Woo! I've decided I'm going to recreate that intro from my first ever Pride video in every future Pride video I make. We'll see how long I stick to that. But happy Pride, everybody! In a very uncertain, turbulent, and quite frankly violent time for queer people all over the world, really. I sincerely hope that you're all taking care of yourselves and that you're able to find bits of joy and happiness in being yourselves. So for this year's Pride video, I'm doing another dressing my dolls video, except different. Oh shit. Last year I dressed my dolls in rainbow colors. This year I'm also dressing my dolls based off of flag colors. But not just this flag. I also took 9 other flags and dressed my dolls based off of those flags. So I'm going to show you guys the clips of me dressing the dolls. I'll come back and talk through their outfit and the flag inspiration. But see if you can guess which flag the outfit was inspired by. One fun little game, maybe, I don't know. Alrighty, so with that being said, let's roll a clip. Might as well, right? The people demand it, the content. They're like, awkwardly dolls, where are you?
Nobody says that.
Yeah, nobody says that. changed at all. I don't know. I don't know what your new shirt. What? No, nothing. Hair in a ponytail. Nah. It was always like this. This totally isn't the next day. You know, let's just get started with showing off the outfits. So first of all, here we have Izzy, who is my mini-me doll, my AG 25, dressed up in the rainbow flag colors. I dressed her up in all the colors of the rainbow I could. Funnily enough, these two pieces didn't have any orange, so that's why she's wearing an orange headband and orange shoes. So that was just the one color I was missing. I needed to add it somehow. The rest of the colors are pretty more dispersed around the rest of the outfit. Outfit's a little funky. You know, it's pretty cool. It's giving that she's going to a pride celebration, and we love that for her. I also don't know what's up with me and using all of Josefina's belts as headbands, because I use her brown one that came in her original meet outfit as a headband all the time. And this is from the re-release of her birthday outfit. I'm using it as a headband. It works out perfectly for me, so it's fine. And the orange shoes are from the Orange Glad Summer outfit. It was perfect. Then this is the extra shirt that comes with the Truly Me's now, and the skirt from one of the old meat accessories. I think I said when I opened this that I would probably use it for pride, and look at that. I tell the truth, guys. Quick little PSA. Queer as a sexuality and as a label is completely valid. You do not have to get all... I know there are a bunch of different sexualities out there. You do not have to pick one. It is there in case a label works for you, in case you want to label yourself that way. Sometimes labels are freeing to people to look at a word and say, yes, this is me. But other times I can feel quite stifling. So if all you want to say is that you're queer, or you don't even want to say that, you're just like, I'm unlabeled. That is perfectly valid. If you don't want to label yourself, you don't have to. No one should pressure you to get that label to yourself. Because who else knows you better but you? Like me, I just say I'm queer. I don't have a specific label that I give myself. It just doesn't feel right for me. And that's okay. That does not make me any more or any less valid. And that's also why my mini-me is dressed in the rainbow black colors. Enough about me and my sexuality. Let's move on to someone else. I feel like I've been talking about Arwen so much lately. Arwen is a lesbian. So she's dressed in the lesbian flag colors. You will see her girlfriend right after this, actually. Arwen is a Mia St. Clair doll, in case you were wondering, or in case you couldn't tell. She's so cute. I love her. I really thought I was going to take out her braid, but white is one of the colors on the lesbian flag, and the person that I bought her from tied the braid with the white rubber band, so I'm like, well, guess we're keeping the braid in longer. I don't know why I'm holding her by the throat. That's really violent. I'm so sorry. The dress is an Our Generation dress. I use it all the time, so I'm sure if you've watched my channel for a while, I'm sure you're familiar with it by now. I don't know if you noticed in the dressing her portion, but it doesn't actually close all the way. The Velcro in the back doesn't close all the way, which is very interesting. But I suppose I think she's the oldest doll that I have. Yeah, because I got my first doll in 2010, but Mia's Girl of the Year 2008. I know the dolls have gotten smaller, so I guess it makes sense. But even then, she never seemed much bigger than the other dolls, but I guess she is. I don't know. The colors were perfect, honestly. I just needed to put in some more white. So, got the jacket from the new meat outfit, because of the white sleeves, and also just adding another shade of pink. And then these meat shoes, which again adds some more white and then more shades of pink, red. Well, same thing really. What is pink if not light red? Is that controversial? I don't know. Alright, and here's Arwen's girlfriend, my Truly Me 80 Ezra, who is bisexual, so she is in the colors of the bisexual flag. I think this is another pretty funky one, but I quite like it. It's a beret from Ivy's Meat Accessories, a jacket from a Truly Me outfit. I know that the Truly Me outfits have names, but I don't know any of the names. So, a Truly Me outfit. The one before the rebrand, if that helps place it. Unless you do know the name and you're currently shouting at the screen like, Lena, it's called this. In which case, you can leave it in the comments and hopefully I'll memorize it. I could have looked it up, but I don't know why I didn't. Anyways, the shirt is Kit's. I have no idea where these leggings are from, to be completely honest with you. I'm getting to a point, I used to like have everything memorized, it felt like. Like I knew where all the pieces, or I should say most of the pieces, because even in some of these videos, I'm like, I don't remember where this is from. But I feel like more and more, I'm forgetting more and more, you know what I mean? The shoes are Julie's from the re-release of her floral jumpsuit. My goal with this was because the bisexual flag has like a tiny, not tiny, but like a little strip of purple in the middle. So that was my goal with this shirt, like zipping up the jacket so it's more pink and blue. Feel free to tell me how I did. Make this like dress to impress and give me give each outfit like a score out of 5 stars. Time for another Lena PSA. Ezra is bisexual, meaning she's attracted to both men and women. She's currently dating a woman, Arwen. Even if she was dating a man, her queer identity would still be valid. She would still be queer. Just because someone is dating a person of the opposite gender of them does not make them any less queer. Ooh, I like the way her hair lays like this. Icon. She's a bicon. Hey, that was horrible. Oh my god. Alright, here's my newest girl, Beth. Truly Me 132, dressed in the colors of the pansexual flag. She herself is pansexual. I love the way her bangs poke out in this beanie. It's the one from the Interstar U days from like an accessory pack. I think I forgot the name and the last time I used this too. So the necklace is tennies, it has her songbird on it. I mostly just wanted it for the pink string. The flag goes pink, then yellow, then blue. The shirt, which is from Kira's outfit, the one with this goes underneath a purple like jumpsuit thing. And then these pants are actually from Kanani's pajamas. But because these two are solid colors of yellow and blue, they're the most prominent colors then. I felt like I needed a bit more pink. So I put the hat on, pink string necklace, and then these pink shoes, again, from the Truly Me outfit that I don't know the name of. So in case you don't know what pansexuality is, it's when you like someone regardless of gender. Gender doesn't matter to you. Because some people, gender does matter to them. Quick little side note though. If you were eyeing 132, highly, highly recommend. She's so cute. I love her so much. Here is my AG22, Jen, dressed in the colors of the aromantic flag. Putting this outfit together made me realize I do not have a lot of green. Do not have a lot of green, yellow, or orange. The hat is from Tiana's work outfit. The ribbons are from Molly's school outfit. And then the shoes are actually slippers from Mary Ellen's first pajama set. The jumper is from Melody's school outfit. Is it called a jumper? I don't know. I'm gonna call it a jumper because I already did. And then this is just a plain white shirt that I got from AG. If you happen to see the video I did of the spring berry event, you would have known that in the goodie bags for that specific event, they gave us plain white t-shirts. It was me, my mom, and my sister that went. So I got 3 goodie bags, which meant 3 plain white shirts, and I used all 3 in these outfits. This is the first one. This is the first instance. So, in case you didn't know, aromantic people do not experience romantic attraction. Here's another PSA. That does not make them boring. That does not make them weird. And most importantly, they are valid. I don't know what it is about aro ace people. For some reason, others just can't get, or just ask really invasive questions about it. In the same way that we ask people, why would you care if someone is gay? Why would you care if someone doesn't experience romantic attraction? Like, if you do and you can't relate to that, that's okay. Just move on. Speaking of asexual, here it is. This is my sister's mini-me, Sophia, a Truly Me 68. And my sister herself is asexual, so that's why I decided to dress her mini-me in the ace flag colors. The headband is Gabriella's, I believe. The jacket is from Isabel's accessories, like the girl leader Isabel, not Isabel Hoffman. I'm sure you could have guessed by the way that Isabel is spelled on here. The shirt is one of Luciana's. It has a NASA graphic, but I turned it inside out, so it's plain gray. Pants, and I'm pretty sure the shoes as well go to Sage's tunic outfit. I know the pants definitely do. In the way that aromantic people don't experience romantic attraction, asexual people don't experience sexual attraction, which again is completely valid. And if you don't get it, it's not for you to get. It is for the person's identity. I once saw someone refer to aro ace people as fancy straight. That makes no sense. The animosity doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, now we're dictating what is and isn't queer enough. Why is there such heavy policing in our own community when we're already experiencing such animosity and attacks? Like, why are we infighting? It's a community. We should be supporting each other, not bringing each other down or deeming each other as like, ugh, like too straight or anything, like with bisexual people or with aro ace people. TLDR, Stop it. All identities are valid. Thank you. If Connie's hair looks a little messed up, you will have to excuse her. She was out with my doll's No Kings protests today and caused 2 other dolls to fall over. But we don't talk about that. It's okay. Obviously, the queer community is more than just sexuality. It is also about gender identity. So here we have the T in LGBT. Connie, my Grace Thomas, Girl of the Year 2015 doll, in the colors of the transgender flag, which low-key, this is probably my favorite outfit. She doesn't have any shoes on just because I felt like shoes ruined the look. I don't know, I couldn't really find any that fit, and this is a vibe. I love this. In case you're wondering where another one of the plain white shirts went, here it is. Just folded it up a bit to be a bit more cropped. They're all over the place, woo. She also has on Joss's meat jacket, this necklace of sages, this belt from Marilyn Ellen's newest outfit, like the one with it's the romper plus the skirt combo that's lemon patterned. And these shorts from Melody's play outfit, and then this flower crown from Kanani's Luau set. Here's another PSA, one that I can't believe I even have to make. Trans women are women. Sex and gender are 2 different things. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't at least mention the attacks on trans rights all over the world lately. It's sickening and disheartening, to say the least. Trans women in particular. TERFs say that they're doing it to protect women. How are you protecting women by attacking other women? With things like bathroom restrictions and bathroom bans, all you're doing is just reinforcing the stereotypical societal norms of femininity and what a woman is. Cis women have gotten harassed and beaten in women's bathrooms because they were suspected of being trans. Because their hair was too short, or their clothes weren't tight enough, or I don't know. It's sickening. What kind of protection is this? The one goal you said you had isn't even working. So you're just causing more harm. If you're ruled by hatred, people will get hurt. Hatred is a fire, and people will get burned. Trans rights are human rights. Plain and simple. I don't want to end this section on a angry note. So shall we all take another moment to appreciate how beautiful Connie looks in this outfit. I think these particular shades of blue and pink are perfect. I put the bottom portion together first, and I'm like, this is it. This is the moment. And lo and behold, Connie is the moment. She is the moment. And by the way, shameless plug, if you want to see pictures of her at the No Kings protest that my dolls held today, check out my Instagram, which is the same as on here at Awkwardly Dolls. So now let's move on to more talks of gender identity. Mary here, my Mary Ellen doll, is dressed in the colors of the non-binary flag. I really like how this looks, actually. I wasn't completely sure about using Rebecca's Be Forever meat dress, because this is a dress, because for some reason American Girl is just incapable of giving separates. If this was just its own skirt, that would be so cute. But alas, it is attached to this just white tank top. It works for the non-binary flag, and I could have left it, but I didn't really like how it looked, so I just added this white button up. Black combat boots. I accumulated a lot of black combat boots like this in such a short period of time that I completely am blanking on where these are from. But then the beanie, which I actually stole from Leo. Thank you for your sacrifice. It's from another one of the old Truly Me accessory packs. So non-binary folks don't identify as men or women. They identify outside of the binary of gender that's been enforced by society. PSA, gender is a spectrum. Oh, I completely forgot to show you guys the 2 gold bracelets on either wrist that I also don't know where they're from. This is horrible, man. I'm so sorry. As I was saying, gender is a spectrum. Gender is complicated. They, them pronouns are, in fact, grammatically correct. Do not tell me that you care about grammar. Nobody speaks in totally grammatically correct sentences. And that's okay, because we're still able to communicate. Language is a method of communication. As long as we're able to understand each other, the communication is successful. Saying that that you don't get they, them pronouns, oh, it's not grammatically correct, oh, it's so hard to do. It really isn't. You just need to put in effort, and if you make a mistake, apologize, correct yourself, and move on. Besides, people do use they, them pronouns, referring to one person. Oh, someone dropped their phone. Oh, someone left their keys. We have one more guest coming to this dinner. They're on their way. Don't hide behind grammar, just say you're disrespectful and don't even want to bother trying. Respecting someone's pronouns is just like respecting someone's nickname. Oh, here's another PSA. Non-binary people don't have to look androgynous to be non-binary. Non-binary people could have hair as long as Mary's, or as short as Kit's, or even shorter than that. They could have a buzz cut. They could have Rapunzel length hair, and they would still be non-binary. This goes for their clothing too, by the way. They can wear dresses, they can wear suits, and either way, it would still be non-binary. I feel like I ranted a lot, but I also feel like these are important things to say. I must say, Mary looks badass. I really like this outfit too. This is probably my second favorite after Connie's. I think my third favorite is a tie between Beth's and Jen's. Mary and the non-binary flag. Ooh, that rhymes. Here's Ivy, a historical doll, dressed in the colors of the gender fluid flag. Here's the last of the plain white shirts, by the way. This hat's from Corinne's collection. I have it on backwards. I really like the way that I swooped Ivy's bangs though. Like, I think it looks so cool, but anyways. And I messed them up. Cool, good job, Lena. Cardigan is Kit's meat cardigan. Skirt, McCaina's meat skirt. These socks are Josefina's. Josefina's shoes and socks. So that's sad. I still have the box down here. I don't know. I got those pretty recently, actually. For my mother, because she's the best, so love you, Mom. Anyway, so that's where these socks are from. And then boots from a Truly Me outfit that I'm blanking on the name. This one's really cool as well. I just really like the way Ivy's bangs are laying underneath his hat, honestly. Remember how I said gender is a spectrum? So gender fluid people go all along that spectrum. Maybe some days they identify more as a man, maybe some days more as a woman, maybe some days more non-binary, or anywhere in between of that. Also, when you saw me dressing her, I put on the shirt first because I thought I was going to tuck it in, but then I remembered that I didn't want to tuck it in. Because most of the time I tuck my shirts into the skirts. That was out of habit, so I made that more unnecessarily complicated than it needed to be, but you know, that's just me in general. I make everything more complicated than it needs to be. Like me yapping right now when I could just move on to the last outfit we have. That being worn on my Truly Me 89 Micah. These are the colors of the agender flag. This is another one of Gabriella's headbands. This top is Mary Ellen's pajama top, again from the first edition of her pajamas. Maybe the bows make it a bit too pajama-y, but again, don't have much green, had to work with what I had. These capris are Isabel's meat capris. Again, girl Lear. And these shoes, which I always thought were black. I'm pretty sure they're just navy. Yeah, my shirt's black and these are lighter, so these are navy. But I'm just gonna gaslight myself into thinking that they're black. But they're from Luciana's flight suit. Agender people don't identify as either man or woman, or even non-binary. An argument made is that identifying as non-binary is still playing into the binary of gender, and so people might feel more comfortable with the term agender. Yeah, even if her shirt doesn't have much green, at least her hair does, so it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, again, PSA, how someone dresses or wears their hair or anything like that does not immediately correlate with their gender identity. We should not assume someone's gender identity based off of the way they dress, or how long their hair is, or how they wear their hair, or what style their clothes is, or anything like that. If you are unsure of someone's pronouns, just ask. Just like if you're unsure of someone's name, just ask. But yeah, so the agender flag colors. This is the last outfit that I made today. Connie fell again. So those are all the outfits that I made today. Let me know which one was your favorite. I said at one point to rate them like dress to impress, so if you want to do that, I think that'd be pretty funny. Hope you found this video informative in case you weren't aware about any of these identities. If I said anything wrong, do correct me in the comments. The great thing about communities is that we're always here to help each other learn and grow. I hope I was able to do that here in talking about some of the sexualities and gender identities and a few of my PSAs, which honestly all boil down to TLDR, respect each other. So happy Pride once again. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you guys for watching, and see you when I see you. Bye!